My dear students, good morning to everybody. I welcome you all for the online session. Today in Social Science, Geography 4th lesson, India Resources and Industry. In that, first we will see the resources. From this lesson, what we are going to learn means learn about the resources and its type, understand the concept of renewable and non-renewable resources. Introduction. Any matter or energy derived from the environment that is used by living things, including human, is called a natural resources. So, natural resources means இயற்கை வளங்கள். Any matter or energy obtained from the land that is used by living things and human is also called natural resources. Can you give any example for this? Okay, correct. Air, water, soil, minerals, plants, wildlife, fossil fuels, etc. Many natural resources are used as a raw material. The resources are categorized into two types. It is divided into two types. One is renewable resources and another one is non-renewable resources. What are the two types of resources? Renewable and non-renewable. Now we will see renewable resources. Okay, what is renewable resources means? Renewable resources are those which have natural regeneration after the utilization. So after the using also again we can use this. That is known as renewable resources. Example, solar energy, wind energy, biogas, tidal energy, wave energy, etc. The renewable resources for this. Next, non-renewable resources are the sources that cannot be replaced again after the utilization. After the using, we cannot replace it. That type is known as non-renewable resources. Example, coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc. Minerals, கனிம வளங்கள். Mineral is a natural substance of organic or inorganic origin with definite chemical and physical properties. The process of extracting mineral from the earth is known as mining. So what is mineral means? It is a natural substance, organic naturally or inorganic, with the definite, sometimes it has a chemical and physical properties also. Next, the process of extracting mineral from the earth is known as mining. So what is mining na? Extracting mineral from the earth is known as mining. The mines near the earth crust are known as open pit mines. And we can divide into, it is near the earth means it is open pit mines, while the deep mines are known as shaft mines. Types of minerals. On the basis of the chemical and physical properties, minerals are broadly grouped under the two categories. They are metallic and non-metallic minerals. Once again, dear, what is mineral and state its type? We can expect as a 2-mark question. So, on the basis of chemical and physical property, minerals broadly grouped under two category, metallic and non-metallic, and we can say energy also, this and all non-renewable mineral resources also we can say. Metallic minerals. Metallic minerals are the minerals which contain one or more metallic elements in them. Metallic means உலோக கனிமங்கள். ஒன்று அல்லது அதுக்கு மேற்பட்ட கனிமங்கள் அதில் சேர்ந்திருக்கும். Naturally form concentration known as mineral deposit அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். This deposit consists of variety of valuable metals such as iron, manganese, copper, bauxite, nickel, zinc, lead, gold. These are the example for metallic minerals. Now we are going to see iron ore. Iron ore is the most widely distributed elements of earth crust, rarely occurs in a free state. It enters into the composition of many rocks and minerals, especially from igneous and metamorphic rocks. The total recoverable reserves of iron ore in India are hematite and magnetite. Iron ore இரும்புத்தாது. So iron ore is the most widely distributed elements of the earth crust. பூமியில் மேலோட்டில் அதிகமாக காணப்படக்கூடிய ஒன்று. தனித்த நிலையில் அரிதாக இது காணப்படும். இந்தியாவில் காணப்படும் இரும்புத்தாது வகைகளில் hematite and magnetite is very important. Jharkhand is the leading producer of iron ore with 25% of the country's production. Sikbam, Asiribang, Dhanabad and Ranchi district are its major producers. Odisha with 21% of production ranks second. Salem, Namakkal, Tiruvannamalai, Tiruchirappalli, Coimbatore, Madurai and Tirunelveli districts in Tamil Nadu are notable for the production of iron ore. SAIL, 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 Steel Authority of India Limited. The Ministry of Steel is responsible for planning and development of iron and steel industry in India. The SAIL is the important responsible for planning and development of iron and steel industry in India. The second one is manganese. Manganese is a silvery gray element. It is very hard and brittle in nature. It is always available in combination with iron, laterite and other minerals. Manganese is a silvery gray element. வெளிர் சாம்பல் நிறமுடைய கடினமான hard and brittle means உடையக்கூடிய. Okay. Nature always available in combination with iron, laterite and another minerals. இரும்புத்தாது எக்கு மற்றும் உலோக கலவைகளோடு சேர்ந்து இருக்கக்கூடியது. It is the most important mineral for making and iron and steel. It is very important mineral for making iron and steel. It is also used in the manufacture of bleaching powder, insecticides, paints and batteries also. The manganese is useful for manufacture of bleaching powder, insecticides, paints and batteries. Oil. Manganese Ore India Limited. State-owned manganese ore mining company. Headquarter. It is in Nagpur with a market share of 50%. It was the largest producer of manganese ore in India. The largest deposit of manganese is found in Odisha, followed by Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Goa, Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Telangana and West Bengal. Copper. Copper is the first metal that prehistoric man has started using for many purposes. Copper means tamiram. It is the first metal prehistoric period itself. The persons they used that. Being flexible, it can be made into utensils of any shape. Brass and bronze are obtained when the copper alloy with zinc and tin respectively. Copper has been commonly used for making cooking utensils and other objects of common utility. Being flexible. இது நெகிழக்கூடிய தன்மை உடையதால் தாமிரத்தை துத்தநாகத்தோடு கலந்து பித்தளையும் தகரத்தோடு சேர்த்து வெண்கலமும் பித்தளையும் வெண்கலமும் உருவாக்குகிறார்கள். Copper has been commonly used for making cooking utensils and other objects also. சமைக்கக்கூடிய பாத்திரங்கள் செய்யவும் இதை அதிகமாக பயன்படுத்துகிறார்கள். Largest reservoir of copper ore is in the state of Rajasthan, followed by Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh. Hindustan Copper Limited is a government-owned corporation in the Central Public Enterprise under the Ministry of Mines of India. Bauxite. Bauxite is an important ore from which aluminium is extracted. It is found in the rock consisting mainly of hydrated aluminium oxides. Being light in weight and tough, aluminium is used in the manufacture of aircrafts and automobile engines. Bauxite is also used in the manufacture of cement and chemicals also. Bauxite is an important ore from which aluminium is extracted. So, aluminium bauxite இலிருந்து பெறப்படுகிறது. Then, it is found in the rock consisting of mainly of hydrated aluminium oxide. Being light in weight, மிக எளிதாக இருப்பதனால், is used in manufacture of aircrafts and automobile engines also. Then, the main bauxite deposit occurs in Odisha, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Maharashtra. Bauxite is an oxide of aluminium. The name has been derived after the French word Lipax. National Aluminium Company Limited, abbreviated as NALCO, incorporated in 1981, has units in Odisha. Now we are going to see non-metallic minerals. Non-metallic minerals means minerals do not contain metals in them. கனிமங்களில் உலோகத்தன்மை இருப்பது இல்லை. மைக்கா, limestone, gypsum, nitrate, potash, dolomite, coal, petroleum, etc. are the non-metallic minerals. Mica. In ancient time, mica was used in Ayurvedic medicine. Mica became very powerful with the development of electrical industry. Abharak is a good quality mica. Mica is used in making of insulating properties as it withstands high voltage and has low power loss factor, since it is a non-conductor of electricity also. In ancient time, the mica was used in Ayurvedic medicine. Being popular with the development of electrical industry, when electrical industry developed, the mica also became very popular. Then, Abarak is a good quality of mica. Then, mica is used in making of insulating properties as it withstand a high voltage. ஒளி புகக்கூடிய தன்மையுடையது, மெல்லிய பட்டாடைகளாக பிரித்தெடுக்கக்கூடியவை, நிறமற்றவை, நெகிழும் தன்மை உள்ளவை, மேலும் குறைந்த மின் இழப்பையும் அதிக அழுத்தத்தையும் தாங்கக்கூடிய திறன் பெற்றதால் இன்சுலேட்டர்ஸ் மின் காப்பான்களாக பயன்படுத்துகிறார்கள். It is a non-conductor of electricity also. The major deposits of mica are found in Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Odisha and Jharkhand. Limestone, சுண்ணாம்பு தாது. Limestone is associated with rocks composed of either calcium carbonate or the double carbonate of calcium and magnesium or mixture of both. So, in this kind of rocks we can see where that is calcium carbonate and double carbonate of calcium and manganese or mixture of both. ரெண்டும் கலந்த கலவைகளிலும் நாம் சுண்ணாம்பு தாதுவை பார்க்கலாம். Limestone is used in the industries of chemicals for soda ash, caustic soda, bleaching powder, paper, cement, iron and steel, glass and fertilizers also used in this also. Bleaching powder, paper, cement, iron and steel, glass and fertilizers also. The major producing areas Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Meghalaya, Gujarat and Chhattisgarh. Gypsum. Gypsum is hydrated sulfate of calcium which occurs as white, opaque, or transparent minerals in beds of sedimentary rocks such as limestone, sandstone, and shale. So, gypsum என்பது hydrated sulfate of calcium and it is white in color, ஒளிபுகக்கூடியது, transparent mineral, sedimentary rocks, it is beds of we can see here. Then gypsum is used in the manufacture of cement, fertilizer, wallboard, plaster of Paris, and in soil conditioning. Where we can use this manufacture of cement, fertilizer, உரத்தொழிற்சாலை, wallboard, plaster of Paris, சாந்து பொருள்கள் மண்ணுக்கு வளமூட்டுபவையாக இருக்கின்றது. Then ராஜஸ்தான், தமிழ்நாடு, குஜராத், Himachal Pradesh, Karnataka, Uttarakhand, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh are the major producers. Energy resources. The resources from which the electricity generated are called energy resources. What is energy resources means? The resources from which the electricity, where we are taking the electricity, generating, are called energy resources. Electricity is an important component of our life. No day-to-day activities takes without the use of this energy. Without electricity, we can't do any work at all. It is also the key factor for all economic activities and industrial development. The electricity is very, very important and it is a key factor for all the economic activities. It is classifying into two, that is renewable and non-renewable. Renewable means that is sunlight, wind, biogas, tides, that example for renewable energy. Non-renewable energy, coal, petroleum, natural gas and nuclear minerals. Now we will see the non-renewable energy resources. Coal. Coal is an inflammable organic substance composed mainly of hydrocarbons. கோல் என்பது நிலக்கரி, இது ஹைட்ரோகார்பனால் உருவாக்கக்கூடியது. கோல் இஸ் அவைலபிள் இன் த ஃபார்ம் ஆஃப் sedimentary rocks. It is used in the generation of thermal power. It has close association with the industrial development of any country. One country need development industrially means the coal is important one, since it is a valuable one. So it is called black gold. Based on carbon content, it is classified into the following types: anthracite 80 to 90%, bituminous 60 to 80%, lignite 40 to 60%, peat less than 40%. ஸோ பேஸ்ட் ஆன் த கார்பன் கான்டென்ட், அதில் இருக்கக்கூடிய கார்பன் கான்டென்ட்டை வச்சு நாம் இந்த கோலை 4 வகையாக பிரிக்கலாம். அடுத்தது இதை பிளாக் கோல்டு அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஏன்னா இதனுடைய வேல்யூபிளுக்காக தான். இட் இஸ் யூஸ்டு இன் த ஜெனரேஷன் ஆஃப் தெர்மல் பவர் ஆஸ் வெல் அஸ் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி ஆல்சோ. நெக்ஸ்ட், Jharkhand is the largest coal producing state in the country, followed by Odisha, Chhattisgarh, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. Indian lignite brown coal deposit occur in the southern and western part of peninsular India, particularly in Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and Kerala. Petroleum or crude oil. The word petroleum has been derived from two Latin words, petro meaning rock and oleum meaning oil. So petroleum has been derived from the two Latin words. Thus petroleum is oil obtained from rocks of the earth. From the rocks we are taking, therefore it is called mineral oil. Why petroleum is called mineral oil means petroleum oil is obtained from rocks of the earth, so it is called mineral oil. Petroleum is an inflammable liquid that is composed of hydrocarbon which constitute 90 to 95% of petroleum. It is used as a source of power and fuel for automobiles, aeroplanes, ships, and locomotives. Lubricants, kerosene, Vaseline, tar, soap, wax are its byproducts. Mumbai High is the main place for petroleum. Gujarat second place. The Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas (MOP and NG) is a ministry of the Government of India. It is responsible for the exploration, production, refining, distribution, marketing, import, export, and conservation of petroleum, natural gas, petroleum products, and liquefied natural gas in India. பெட்ரோலியம் மற்றும் இயற்கை எரிவாயு அமைச்சகம் என்று கூறலாம். இது இந்திய அரசாங்கத்தின் கீழ் இயங்கக்கூடியது. இவ்வமைச்சகம் ஆய்வு செய்தல், உற்பத்தி, சுத்திகரித்தல், விநியோகம், ஏற்றுமதி, இறக்குமதி மற்றும் பெட்ரோலிய உற்பத்தி பொருள் போன்றவற்றுக்கு பொறுப்பு ஏற்கக்கூடியதாகும். Natural gas usually accompanies the petroleum accumulations. It is naturally occurring hydrocarbon gas mixture consisting primarily of methane but commonly includes varying amounts of other higher alkanes and sometimes a small percentage of carbon dioxide, nitrogen and hydrogen sulfides. It is used as a source of energy for heating, cooking and electricity generation. இயற்கை எரிவாயு நேச்சுரல் கேஸ் என்பது இயற்கை எரிவாயு. பொதுவாக பெட்ரோலிய பகுதிகளுடன் இணைந்து காணப்படும். இது இயற்கையிலேயே உருவாகக்கூடிய ஒரு நீர்ம கரிம வாயுவாகும். இதன் பெரும்பகுதி மீத்தேன் வாயுவும் மற்ற அளவுகளில் சிறிய சதவீதத்தில் கார்பன் டை ஆக்சைடு, நைட்ரஜன் சல்ஃபைடு ஆகிய வாயுக்கள் கலந்த கலவையாகும். இது எவ்வாறு உருவாகும் என்றால், ஆயிரக்கணக்கான ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன் அழிந்து புதையுண்ட தாவரங்கள் மற்றும் விலங்குகளினால் அதிக வெப்பமும் மற்றும் அழுத்தமும் காரணமாக மக்குவதன் மூலம் உண்டாகக்கூடிய ஒரு வாயு. இது சமையலுக்கும் மின் உற்பத்திக்கும் ஆதாரமாக விளங்குகிறது. Highest concentration of natural gas is found in Mumbai High, Gujarat, Assam, Tanjavur district in Tamil Nadu, Tripura, Rajasthan, Arunachal Pradesh. GAIL, known as Gas Authority of India Limited. It is the largest state-owned natural gas processing and distribution company in India. Its headquarters is New Delhi. Conventional energy sources. Thermal power. Thermal power is generated using fossil fuels like coal, diesel, petroleum and natural gas. National Thermal Power Corporation (NTPC) was established in the year 1975. At present, National Thermal Power Corporation has 13 coal-based super thermal power projects and 7 gas liquid fuel-based combined cycle projects. Thermal power means அனல் மின்சக்தி அப்படின்னு சொல்லக்கூடியது. நிலக்கரி, பெட்ரோலியம், டீசல் மற்றும் இயற்கை எரிவாயு போன்றவற்றிலிருந்து மின்சக்தியானது பெறப்படுகின்றது. இந்த தேசிய அனல்மின் நிறுவனம் 1975ஆம் ஆண்டு தொடங்கப்பட்டது. தற்சமயம் 13 நிலக்கரி அனல்மின் திட்டங்களும் 7 இயற்கை எரிவாயு திட்டங்களும் உள்ளன. அஸ்ஸாம், பீகார், ஜார்க்கண்ட், சத்தீஸ்கர், மிசோராம் and West Bengal are the important thermal power stations in India. Neyveli, Mettur, Thoothukudi and Ennur are the important thermal power stations in Tamil Nadu. Nuclear power. The energy released during nuclear fission or fusion is used to generate electricity. அணு பிளக்கும் பொழுதோ அல்லது இணையும் பொழுதோ வெளிப்படும் ஆற்றலை பயன்படுத்தி அணு மின்சாரமானது தயாரிக்கப்படுகிறது. Nuclear energy is generated mainly from the minerals of uranium and thorium. இதற்கு பயன்படக்கூடிய மினரல்ஸ் தாதுக்கள் யுரேனியம் அண்ட் தோரியம் ஆகும். The first nuclear power station was set up at Tarapur near Mumbai in 1969. The important nuclear power stations are Rawatpeta near Kota in Rajasthan, Kalpakam and Kudangulam in Tamil Nadu, Narora in Uttar Pradesh, Keika in Karnataka, and Kakrapara in Gujarat. The Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited is an Indian public sector undertaking based in Mumbai, Maharashtra. It's wholly owned by the Government of India and is responsible for the generation of nuclear power for electricity. இந்திய அணுமின் சக்தி நிறுவனம் இந்தியாவின் ஒரு பொது துறை நிறுவனம். இது மகாராஷ்டிரா மாநிலத்தில் உள்ள மும்பை தலைமையிடமாக கொண்டு இயங்கக்கூடியது. அணுமின் நிலையங்கள் அமைத்தல் மற்றும் செயல்படுத்துதல் ஆகிய பணிகளை மேற்கொள்கிறது. எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டியானது 3 வகையில் நம்ம எடுக்கலாம். 1 தேர்மல் பவர்லேருந்து பண்ணலாம், 2வது நியூக்ளியர் பவர், 3வது ஹைட்ரோ பவர். இது ரினியூவபிள் எனர்ஜி. தேர்மல் பவரும் நியூக்ளியர் பவரும் நான் ரினியூவபிள் எனர்ஜி. ஃபஸ்ட்டு பவர் ஸ்டேஷன், நியூக்ளியர் பவர் ஸ்டேஷன், when and where started, that ask means that is Tarapur near Mumbai in 1969. Now we will see the renewable energy resource hydropower. Power generated from water is termed as hydroelectricity. நீர் மின்சக்தி. நீர் மின்சக்தி ஓடும் நீரிலிருந்து பெறக்கூடியது. Hydropower is the energy harnessed from running water. Hydropower is considered as one of the most economic and non-polluting source of energy. It contributes nearly 7% of global electricity production. பொருளாதார முக்கியத்துவம் வாய்ந்த மின் ஆற்றலாக கருதப்படுகிறது. உலோக மின் தேவையில் 7% இது பூர்த்தி செய்கிறது. The first hydroelectric power station in India was established at Darjeeling in 1897. Once again, the first hydroelectric power station in India was established at Darjeeling in 1897. Solar energy. Solar power is the conversion of sunlight into electricity, either directly using photovoltaics PV or indirectly using concentrated solar power. சூரிய ஆற்றல் அல்லது சூரிய சக்தி என்று கூறலாம். Directly or indirectly using concentrated solar power. So concentrated solar power system use lenses or mirrors and tracking system to focus a large area of sunlight into a small beam. அதிக பரப்பளவில் இருக்கக்கூடிய சூரிய ஆற்றலை ஒழுங்குபடுத்தி ஒரு கண்ணாடியின் மூலமாக ஒளிக்கற்றையில் செலுத்தி சோலார் எனர்ஜி தயாரிக்கிறார்கள். Solar power is used in water heater, refrigerator, drying, street lighting, cooking, pumping, power generator, photovoltaic cells, salon parts, hairdressing shop, etc. Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh are the major solar power producers. Solar Energy Corporation of India Limited is a Government of India enterprise. Its headquarters is located at New Delhi. So Solar Energy Corporation of India's headquarters is New Delhi. Wind energy is extracted from airflow using wind turbines. It is a cheap and pollution-free source of energy. Wind energy means காற்று சக்தி. காற்று வீச்சினால் அல்லது உந்துதனால் ஏற்படக்கூடிய ஆற்றலை காற்று விசை கருவி சுற்று டர்பின்ஸ் கலன்களின் உதவியோடு மின்னாற்றலாக மாற்றுகிறார்கள். Power from windmills are used for pumping water and to sail propel ships. Wind power is plentiful, அதிகமாக இருக்குது, renewable, widely distributed, clean and produces no greenhouse gas emissions during operation. These plants occupy only a less space. Tamil Nadu has the largest installation of wind turbines in the country in the Aralvaimozhi area near Kanyakumari is the largest concentration of wind farm capacity at a single location in the world. The development of wind power in India began in 1986. The coastal areas of Gujarat, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu with 55 kilowatt Vestas wind turbines. The National Institute of Wind Energy, NIWE, Chennai was established in Tamil Nadu in the year 1998 as an autonomous institute under the administrative control of the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Biomass energy, Uiri Sakti. Bioenergy may be obtained through biodegradable materials like animal dung, kitchen waste, water hyacinth, agricultural residues, city waste. விலங்குகளின் கழிவுகள், சமையல் கழிவுகள், வேளாண்மை கழிவுகள் மற்றும் நகர கழிவுகள் போன்ற உயிரின கழிவிலிருந்து இந்த உயிரின சக்தியானது பெறப்படுகிறது. It is clean and a cheap source of energy. It is derived from biomass, is mostly used for only the domestic purposes. Tidal and wave energy. There are two main sources of ocean energy. They are ocean tides and ocean waves. The Gulf of Cambay is the best suited area for tidal energy. ஓதம் மற்றும் அலை சக்திகள், கடல் ஓதங்கள் மற்றும் கடல் அலைகளை கொண்டு மின்னாற்றலானது பெறப்படுகிறது. Tidal and wave energy is also called as tidal energy. It is a form of hydropower that converts the energy of tides into electricity. Now the resources topic is over. The industries topic we will see in the next part of the video.